guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a new month, which means a new PLouise budget box. So today we're going to be unboxing the September budget box. So yeah, let's go through what's in the box first. So we get 3 items in this box. However, I don't have one of the items because I actually gave that away. So I'll put that on screen now what you get. A PLouise Bad Bee in the scent licorice, which I did give away because I really don't like the smell of licorice. In fact, I despise it. So yeah, I did give that one away. So obviously you get the lip conditioner and lip oil in the Bad Bee. So the next product we get is this lip stain. So this is the Dark Desires Twisted Fantasy lip stain. And this is what the product looks like. So it's got a like black tint to it. And it also looks like it's got some like bluey green glitters in there. I don't know if you can see that. This is kind of like a lip oil, but it obviously stains the lips. So let's try it on the back of my hand. So you can see the black tint to it. Oh, it's kind of staining already. So I don't know if this is like a pH adjusting sort of lip product. So I'll leave that on the back of my hand for a bit while I explain the next product, and then we'll see how much it stains. Next product we get a big eyeshadow palette. So this is the Mystic Moonlight eyeshadow palette. Kind of see the reflection of my lights there, but this is what the palette looks like. A little like moon in there, and then we've actually got, do they move about? I think they move about. Oh gosh, not doing a very good job here. Yeah, we've got little rose petals in there. Such cool packaging. I mean, this really does give like Halloween vibes. I am a little bit disappointed in the colour story. I mean, I love a PLouise palette anyway, so I'm always gonna buy them and love them, and I will use this, but I just feel like they missed the mark a little bit with the colour story. I mean, first tier of the palette is bang on, I love it. But the second tier, I feel like they missed the mark a little bit. So yeah, as PLouise always do now, it's a 2-tier eyeshadow palette. The first page here, we've got a like grey, blue, smoky sort of colour story, which I absolutely love. I love a cool tone look, especially for like this sort of season. And the shimmers in here look amazing. I mean, that black glitter, I mean, I can't wait to do like a smoky eye with that. But second layer of this palette, we've got more, hang on, kind of hard to get it out backwards. We have got more neutral shades, which I feel like would have been so cool if they did like black and red at the bottom. I know they've come out with another palette for their Halloween launch, which has 3 pages to the palette. As you can see, we've got like reds and greys on the first row, which I think would have been so good if this was the bottom colour story to that palette. I just think it would have looked so cool because obviously the packaging's black and red. So I feel like, I don't know, I just think it would have made a lot of sense to have reds in that palette. But I mean, I'm not mad, like I will get use out of these, but I just feel like I have all them shades in so many other palettes from PLouise. Let me show you this palette as well. I mean, this does not come in the budget box, but that's the first page. And then this is my favourite page. I mean, I can't wait to do looks with this page. How unreal, purples, oranges. And then the last page, which I use for my alphabet look that I just did, use these green shades to create my eye look. But yeah, I am in love with this palette. Like, this is me all over. I'm going to get so much use out of that palette. But yeah, in terms of this palette, I mean, I just think that would have made a lot more sense. But I mean, I get it, I'm not mad at it. It's a more like neutral colour story. Definitely makes it a lot more wearable, but I do wish there was some reds in there. I'm still going to use it, and nonetheless, I'm super happy with the box. I mean, full size palette on its own for £30 is a bargain. So the fact that you get a Bad Bee and a lip stain with it is just amazing. I've also seen a sneak peek of next month's budget box, which, not gonna lie, I think is the best one yet. I am so excited for that box. So yeah, let's get on with trying the products on my face. Oh yeah, let's have a look at that lip stain. So that is definitely stained. Let's remove the glossy finish and see if it leaves a stain behind. Yeah, definitely does. In fact, let's start with putting this on the lips so it can leave a nice stain behind while we do the rest of the makeup. Definitely like feels like that lip oil formula. Not the lip oil in the Bad Bees, it's more like, you know, they came out with that, let me get it, with these lip oils, the Soak Me lip oils. It kind of feels like that formula. That is stained already. That looks so good. So yeah, really happy with that actually. Probably going to get a lot of use out of this. So obviously, because it is the month of Halloween, I thought we could do a Halloween look together using the products in the box. And any guesses what I'm going to be today? So let me get my brushes and things together and then we can start the look. Okay, so I feel like for the eyes, we're going to just do like a nice glitter sort of smoky eye, and then do the cheetah print like around this area here. I was thinking of literally turning myself into a cheetah, but I think we're just going to go for like a glam sort of party cheetah vibe. So if anyone did want to recreate it for Halloween parties, etc., then it's nice and easy to follow. Just priming my lids with the PLouise base as always. So I'm going to go in with this half of the palette for my eyeshadow look. I want to start with this shade here, which is Shade In My Shadows. I'm going to keep this in a smoked out wing shape, keeping it close to the lash line, smoking out and extending into a wing shape. Doesn't even surprise me anymore, just PLouise shadows really just are so good. I don't know what is in this formula, but just the most pigmented blendable shadows there is. Also, I've really been loving like the 2 looks 1 palette videos here on YouTube, so if you want to see a video using this palette for like multiple looks, I mean I really want to play with them blues. You could do a cool like smoky eye as well, so let me know if you want to see that video. I do also have the new Blend Bunny My Pang Rotten palette, and we also have the other PLouise palette I just showed you for Halloween, so let me know if you want to see them videos. Now I'm going to take this shade here to blend it out. So this is shade Ghostly Garden. Put this half over that shade and half on top of it. And we're just going to go in between them 2 shades, just until we've got a nice like seamless blend between the two. And I'm going to blend underneath as well, connecting to my lower lash line. The only thing with doing this sort of look I just can't stand is I always get transfer up here, which is why I feel like I have to do that wing first before I put anything in my crease, because whatever I do it always just transfers up here. Okay, so now I'm happy with that blend. I'm actually going to dip into this palette and we're going to take that warmer brown shade, Trick or Treat Me, and this is going to go in our crease to bring back a little bit of a warmth. I mean, it's not the warmest colour ever, but it's the warmest colour in the palette. Oh, I've got itchy nose. And we're going to blend this all throughout the crease. Bringing in that brown just creates that like the colour of a cheetah, because obviously they're not just like black. And we're just going to blow that out the same as the other shade to my temple. Like that. Okay, so this is where this is where we are up to. Before I put any glitter or shimmer on the lid, I just want to fill in this gap here. And I think we're going to go in with this shade here, which is Midnight Magic. It's kind of like an in-between of the 2 shades we used already. Just going to put this literally in that gap where we do not have any shadow. Like so. Just makes it look a little bit more like seamless and blended. Yeah, I think that's what we needed. We are going to add like an inner corner wing and bring it right down so it gives that like cheetah, like cat sort of look. But I do want to brighten up the inner corner a little bit, just so that like there's a little bit more contrast between the black and a lighter shade. Back into this half of the palette, we're going to go in with this shade here at the bottom, shade Potion Perfection. Pack this into the inner corner. You can just see how much brightness that brings. Just blends it really nicely into the look. Before we do our wing, I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer. Now, what shimmer do I want to use? I think we're going to go into this palette and we're going to take this one here, which is Blood Moon. I'm not going to wet the brush, we're going to see how it looks. Wow. So I keep getting a tickle in my throat. I think I'm getting ill. So yeah, just putting this all sort of kind of in the centre of the lid. We're not going too far into the inner corner and also not too far towards the outer corner. We're just pressing this onto the lid. Wow, look at them reflex. That looks so good. It just gives a little bit like of more of a glam vibe. Love that. Got a tiny bit of fallout, but I think it's pretty easy to get off. Oh god, got a bit of black there as well. Oh well, that can be a freckle. Okay, so moving on to liner. I don't know how to do this. Let's start on the outer wing. I've got this PLouise liner, Once Upon liner. It's like a gel pencil. And we're going to start by just winging out the end, and I'm going to connect the outer corner with the upper outer corner and connect them into that blown out wing. I feel like I've gone a little bit too low on the lower lash line though. I wanted to keep that quite like close, but it's fine. We're going to go right up into the waterline. Now for the inner corner, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm really scared to do this bit. I feel like this is going to go terribly wrong. Right, let's do it. I'm going to switch to my What's Up Beauty Wind Glider Liner. I think this is going to be quite hard to film, but is that the shape I want? Yeah. Okay, so that is one eye done. Just add in some mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. Such a good mascara. Okay, so other eye is done. Did the wings look identical? I don't know, but I feel like I've done the best I could do. I feel like this is really coming together now. Both eyes are done. I'm going to go ahead and add some lashes now, and then we can get on to creating the cheetah print on the face. Also, how unreal is that lip stain? Like, it's really giving a nice colour. It's really giving like that popsicle lip, and I'm loving it. And they feel really, really hydrated as well. So yeah, I'm loving that lip stain so far. I'm going to go ahead and add some lashes and I'll be back. Okay, so lashes are... I don't know why I touched my hair. Lashes are on. These are the PLouise Lashes. I think they are from this lash kit. They were style She's the Boss. Nice like outer corner, like big fluffy lashes. I feel like they suit this look really well. So, time to do the cheetah print. So we've got to create a sort of like cheetah nose. I feel like I'm going to keep it like a smoked out vibe. I don't want it to like be really sharp like I did with my cat makeup. So I'm going to dip into this palette and I'm going to take the shade Forever Mine at the top. We're kind of going to follow the shape of my nose at the bottom, I guess. And we need to bring it down a little bit for our lip. Just using the same brush, I'm going to dip into this grey shade here, which is shade Gloom and Doom. Follow the nose down, keeping it in a line to my Cupid's bow. And then I'm actually just going to blend the edges of that nose with that Gloom and Doom shade. Again, just so it's not so like harsh. So that's the nose done. I'm going to leave the lip for now. I'm going to go into the cheetah print on the face. So I'm going to take the warmer shade of the brown in the palette, shade Trick or Treat Me, same brush, and I'm literally just going to make little blobs on the face. Doesn't have to be like the same shape on all of them. I'm going to create the blobs with the eyeshadow, and then with a black liner or paint or something I'm going to go in and create the definition around them. Going all the way up our temple. I'm actually really loving this look so far. Like, I think this is like the perfect like party glam makeup. Oh, small one in the middle there. I don't know if I want to have it like going all the way around or it kind of stop in the middle. Do one more here. Don't want one down here. No, we'll leave it like that for now. Do the other side quick. Now we're going to go in with the PLouise paint in black. We're going to go in and create the definition around the spots. So we're basically lining one side and then lining the other side. And obviously if you want a really quick, like easy, like a 5-minute makeup, you can just do the cheetah print. Like, you don't have to do like the eyes and the nose and stuff. Okay, that is so cool, I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side of my cheek and then we'll be back to do the lip. Okay, so that is the cheetah print all done. For lips, I'm going to line with the Doll Beauty Boy Bye, is it Boy Bye? Yeah, Boy Bye lip liner. But I'm going to line and sort of smudge it out because we don't want a really defined lip. I'm going to extend the lip a little bit. So that's where we're at so far. I want to like have a dark lip in the centre, and I like that ombre lip trend where it's darker in the middle and then sort of blurs out. But I want to use black in the centre. So I'm going to take the black in the palette and put this right in the centre of the lip. Like that. And now I'm just going to smudgy. Going back in with our black shadow and re-intensifying the centre. Trying to think if I want to add a gloss or not as well. I think that looks really cool. I don't know if I want to add gloss though. So I've picked out this black lip gloss from the Glam Matrix collection. I'm just going to add this. It's actually got green glitters in there, which doesn't really go with the look, but I feel like it's just going to look quite cool. Yeah, I think that looks cute. Okay, and that is the look all complete. I love it. I think it is so cool. If I was to go to a Halloween party, which I would never because I don't go out, this is 100% the look I would do. I love it so much. Even just the eyes, like I'm obsessed with the eyes. I actually really like this palette. I've kind of turned into like a cool tones makeup girly these days. Lip stain 10 out of 10, palette 10 out of 10. Obviously I didn't like the Bad Bee lip duo because I don't really like the scent of licorice, but overall absolutely obsessed with this budget box. And yeah, this is the finished look. Let me zoom you guys in so you can have a quick look at the makeup look close up. So super happy with how this look came out. It's probably one of my favourite Halloween looks I've done so far. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of the look in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!